Hello and welcome to a Three's Company video on the Lord of the Rings the card game. I am Joseph, and today I'm working on the Temple of Doom, which is the third scenario in the Shadow of Mordor deluxe box, the last big expansion for the game. It's a hard quest, and I'm modifying one of my favorite decks, the Noldor deck, to go up against it. This is actually my third play of it. I've beat it twice, attempting to record it, but I keep having technical issues, so this is my third attempt. I now know that I can fairly reliably beat it, so let's hope this is a good play of it. It's a complicated quest, difficult quest. I've modified this deck to include a lot of one-ofs, especially for allies, which you'll see why a bit later. It's typical Noldor deck: Aristor, Círdan, Arwen, a lot of Noldor allies, all the standard attachments, a couple of tactics attachments, plus 2 to Gondor for turbo acceleration, and typical suite of events, so nothing special as far as a deck. Added some big allies that are just good, like Treebeard. Let's go over to the Octagon now and look at the quest, Temple of Doom. Like I said, there's a bit of a complicated quest. It involves the Power of Mordor deck, which is a new thing for this cycle. 5 super nasty cards that do nasty things. That means, and you reveal them throughout the quest, which means the quest can attack you from a variety of different angles, so it's hard to tech for the quests specifically. Threat reduction increase is a theme that several of the cards interact with, so I'm hoping I can play several Elrond's councils before something bad happens there. The basic structure of this quest is there's a stage 1 which doesn't really do anything except give you a free turn. Then there's 4 stage 2s that all do terrible things, and you have to clear 3 of them before you can quest on this side quest, which sits here doing terrible things. As soon as you are able to clear this side quest, or put damage on Thane, Olcor, and clear the side quest, you win. Thane Olcor, he just sits here the whole time, being evil, providing threat, occasionally attacks you, and then this is the unique part. Tribute to Mordor at the end of the round, place a damage here, then if there are 4 more damage tokens here, remove 4 of them and reveal the top card of the Power of Mordor deck. If you cannot, players lose the game. So, we've got to keep ticking up badness there. We have these 5 Power of Mordor cards. I think some of them are super bad, some of them are just slow you down, some of them just crush you. Got a big enemy. We got a Doom 5 and a cap on your threat reduction. We have a card that lets you not damage enemies the first turn you engage them. And we got a 5 threat location that you can't travel to, and it brings your threat elimination down. And then my least favorite, under the Watchful Eye, going back to core set days for art here. After a player draws any number of cards, raise your threat by 1. Very bad for Noldor, so I hope I don't see that early. This deck is pretty resilient. It can bring cards back, it can reduce threat, it can build up a good army of allies. Hoping I can ramp up faster than the quest. Clear the 4 quest stages, including this one, damage Olcor, and then clear this for 12. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to shuffle my deck and draw 6, looking for to the sea. Okay, this is fine. I can get Galdor into play turn 1. Having 2 stewards isn't bad, because the only way I really play it is through Reforged or sometimes Narya, so throwing a couple of those in the discard pile early is not a problem. So I'll keep this hand. Got my hero set up. Let's look at the quest. This setup is basically done. Shuffle the quest stage 2 cards together and place them face down under the stage. I'll shuffle them in a minute. Create the Power of Mordor deck. We looked at that and shuffled it. Add Thane Ulcor and Tribute to Mordor to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Flip the cards. Skip the quest phase. So, as nasty as this quest is, at least it gives you one turn to ramp up before you head into the Temple of Doom. At the end of the planning phase, place one resource here. Then if there are two resources here, add this to the victory display and advance to the topmost 2A. Alright, here we go. Control N. I draw 4 extra cards, one from Aristor, one from Círdan. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I discard one. I got a lot of my unique attachments. Play him. This is not a great opening hand, but in fact it's pretty bad. Look at all these lore allies. I don't have very many lore cards in the deck, yet I drew 4 of the about maybe 6 or 7 lore allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 in the deck. I drew 4 of them. Not great, and I can't really get 2 of them out. That means I'm going to simply discard. I didn't get any Elven Light either, so I'll discard 3 to reduce him to cost 1, and then I'll just discard a card to give myself another spirit resource, and that's it. Wasted 4 cards. Pretty brutal, but I got some good cards here. I'm not going to use Galdor's ability. Well, I guess I can. Okay, end of the planning phase, we put a resource there. End of the round, we put a resource here, or damage here. And then at the end of the round, I discard my cards. And I'm not going to use the ability because there's a sticky point where at the end of the round, discard all your cards. And this is limit once per round, but this happens at the end of the round, which isn't really in a round, so it's confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4 extra cards. That's my second Will of the West. Also not good. I'm going to discard it. Still haven't seen the Elven Light. This is very strange. Which means I can't play Gildor. Well, yeah, I can't. He's 5. Oh, when I discard a card, I'll draw a card. Oh, I want that too. Well, this is a very strange setup. Not at all what I want. Now I can play Treebeard or Narya. Strangest opening 2 turns I ever had with this deck. This is my only 2 copies of Narya, and it's pretty essential, so I'm going to put it out. Even though it's certainly not what I want. But then discard 1 to give myself a resource. I'll make a spirit. And then we put 1 resource here and advance to the 2A. I'm going to shuffle this and then go to whatever comes up first. Shrine to Sauron. We reveal 1 card per player. Oh boy, Doom 1 until the end of the round. My character's text box are blank. That's interesting because Aristor won't discard my hand. At the end of the round until the end of the round. Now I have 1 quest card in the victor display, so he's going to be 2 threat. And then here's the first nasty effect, and it is nasty. It could cripple my deck. At the beginning of the quest phase, each player discards the top X cards of his deck. X is 1 more than the number of quest stages in the victor display. So far, that X will be 2. Each player examines the cards he controls and the cards in his hand. If any of those cards are copies of any of the cards he just discarded from the top of his deck, he must discard those copies as well. So it's a Savage South sort of effect. It can ruin all your plans. Okay, so now it's the quest phase. I'll discard 2 cards. Oh no. So there's my Will of the West. I basically lost because I discarded all three of them. That's stupid. There's no way I can get them back. I don't know if I can survive, but we'll try it. Alright, we're going to quest on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 to 2. Recurve bow is an attachment for Easterling, so it's going to just surge. Alright, it's 2 threat. 11 to 4, 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to bring this guy down. We have to. Give him a shadow card. I'm going to ready Galdor. He's defending for 2 now. Takes 2 damage from no shadow effect. Alright. Into the round. I'm not going to discard my hand because he's blank. 1, 2, 3, 4 extra cards. Discard that. Into the round I have to put this out too. I'll just draw a card from Galdor. Again, this isn't great. I'm going to draw a card. Play him, her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay 1 resource. Play him. I'm going to have to win this in a hurry to survive without my Will of the Wests. Discard a card. That. Play him. And draw a card. To bring up to 3. That's unfortunate. I have to discard that now. Bad choice. Alright. At the beginning of the quest phase, discard 2 cards. There goes my Light of Valinor. Unfortunate in the extreme. Play this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Discard a card to keep her in play. 13 to 2. Temple of Sauron is a 4 threat, only 1 progress point, but when it leaves play, puts a damage on the tribute to Mordor. Bad. 13 to 6 is 7 progress. Travel there. See if Lindir can survive. Ready Lindir. And Navigator. Lindir defends at 3 to 4. Deal 1 damage to the play character. Well, that's not good. So he will die. Discard this to ready him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kills him. End of the round. 1 damage on tribute to Mordor. New turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. Discard 1. Man, this is brutal. Play that. And none of these are really good candidates for this cloak. Do that. Quest phase. Discard 2 cards. Doesn't hurt, although I don't like to see those leave play. Play this. Reduction. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready him. No, not yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 4, 6 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When this leaves play, we put 1 here. When we get 19 here, we go to the next quest stage. Reveal 1 counter card per player. Easterling attachment. Fanaticism attach to an Easterling with the lowest defense without a copy of Fanaticism. Attach enemy gets +1 threat, attack, and defense, and is immune to prayer card effects. So this guy is now a 3, 5, 2. Oh. That's gone. And this Lords of Middle Earth. At the beginning of the quest phase, each player discards 1 card from his hand until the end of the round. No more than X progress can be placed on the stage. X is the total cost of each card discarded by this effect. It's only 4 quest points, so I have to remember to keep a card in play. Alright, this guy's now 5. I'm going to have a hard time defending against that. I'm going to look at the shadow card. Okay, that's blank. That's good to know. That means Glorfindel could potentially survive. I'm going to ready Glorfindel. I'm going to bring him down. This is a shadow card. I'm going to defend with Glorfindel, and then ready up these 2. 5 to 2 gives them 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's dead. Then at the end of the round, we put 1 here. Then we take 4 off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And reveal our first card. I'll shuffle this one more time. And we get Covered in Darkness, Doom 5, and we cannot reduce our threat by more than 1 around. We've cleared a second stage, so now whole core is up to 3 threat. New turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We discard him. And we'll draw another card from Galdor. Okay. Let's put Steward out. Only 8 cards left in our deck. This will be a miracle if we could win. Don't even know if I need Steward because I have nothing to play. 2 resources. Spend 1 of them to draw a card. I'll discard a card to make him cost 1. Then I'll play her using 2 cards. Keep her in hand. Alright. Then at the beginning of the quest phase, I'll discard her so I can make up to 2 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is another Easterling attachment, which will just surge because there's no Easterling enemies to play to attach it to. Warrior of Rune. Okay, so that's 6 versus 9. We get our max of 2 progress. This guy's going to come down, and that sword is not going to attach to him, which is unfortunate, because he's going to kill somebody, which we can't really afford to lose people since our deck is dry. Okay, he's going to attack for at least 5 with the shadow effect. We're just going to go with the Elven Jeweler. Dead. So when he attacks, he gets the topmost treachery, Easterling treachery in the discard pile. He takes 7 to kill. I'll use Narya to ready him and him. Could have survived with the survivor. That was a fail. I'll just take it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's dead. Check the top card of the counter deck. Okay, 3 threat location. Put 1 point out. New turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard a card. Elements Council only has 1. So, well, I'm not sure I can play both Reforgeds. Alright, we've got to get a bunch of again into play here. My healers are useless now because I can't have any cards in hand. Play that for full cost. I'm going to run my deck dry. This is crazy. Elven Light for 1 resource. Song of Healing is pretty useless because I don't have any cards in hand. Let's play. This is pretty lame, but it might keep us going for a while. A Cloak of Lorien on him for 1 resource. Means our steward, 2 more resources. Then discard 2 cards to the Seat of the Sea. Play him for 1 cost. And now we're gonna. Oh, good. Alright, I'm gonna just. At the beginning of the quest phase, let's see how much do I need. I'm gonna have 3, and 3 is 6, plus 2. I'm gonna need 8 willpower. That won't be hard. I'll discard this at the beginning of the quest phase so I can make up to 3 progress. But that's on top. So I need a quest for 8. Here's 1. Reduce my threat by 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 8, 9. We reveal this. Surprise! We get 3 progress. Go to the next stage. Oak Core goes up to 4. Legacy of Mordor. This is not good since we have no healing. I might be able to get some. Nope, can't heal. Reveal 1 counter card per player. We get another, now 4 threat location. This is a nasty dungeon-y card. At the beginning of the quest phase, each player deals 1 damage to a hero he controls and exhausts that hero. That hero cannot ready or be healed until the refresh phase. We have no enemies to deal with. We're just going to travel here. I'll use this to heal 1 off of Glorfindel. And then I'll check out the top card of the encounter deck. Temple of Sauron. Okay, so that's going to be 4 threat. Keep that over here to remember. Put 1 damage out. And new turn. Get no cards, but we get resources. So now we can just play Lords of the Eldar over and over again. Which I will do. No reason not to. Play it out of my discard, put it on the bottom of my deck for 3 resources. And I don't really have a way to draw it. Otherwise I could discard it for something good. Okay. So we're going to have 4, 8, 12 threat. And we have 5 here, and we need 5, 8 there. So take 25 to go to the last stage. Probably can't do that all in 1 turn. We're going to get another tribute card soon. How much willpower can we muster? Use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's just go for 16, 19. 19, we reveal this. That's 12, 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we also need to exhaust somebody and deal them the damage. Until the end of the round, they cannot cannot ready or be healed until the refresh phase. This makes us damage characters. Each player deals X damage to a character he controls. So that's 4 damage to one person. That's... Oop. I'm going to deal it. Well, I guess I can't. 4 damage is going to kill somebody. Be my caregiver because it's useless. Travel here. Put a damage out. Take 4 damage off. A new Power of Mordor card. After a non-unique enemy engages a player, that enemy cannot take damage until the end of the round. Armies of Mordor. Okay, our time is very limited because I cannot heal anybody anymore. Because I have no cards to draw. And all my healers are in my discard pile. Good times. New turn. I draw this card, but I have to discard it to Círdan. Two more resources. And, oh, at the end of the turn I want to take a peek. Ooh. Okay, that'll be no threat. So this place of evil, place 1 damage on tribute to Mordor, then either place another damage or gain surge. So to go to the next stage, I would have to quest for 4, 8, 9, 15. I can do that. But it's going to get 4 damage on tribute to Mordor at 1 turn. 2 from this, 1 from this, 1 from this. Whew, it's going to be interesting. Going to play Lords to Eldar. 1, 2, 3. Need 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to exhaust him. Damage. 12, 16. Reveal that. I'm going to not let it surge. 2, 3. There's 2. 16 knocks this out. Let's make sure. That's 8. So I get 8 progress. 1 and 8. This puts 1 there. We go to the last stage 2. Reveal 1 encounter card per player. Ow. Twisted Tunnel. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until enemy is discarded. Add that enemy to the station area. Pretty weak enemy. That's good. And then this effect, at the beginning of the quest phase, discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck. X is 1 more than the number of quest cards in the victory display. We have 4 there now, so that's 5 cards. Add X 2 threat to the staging area for each different card type discarded that way. It's going to be a lot of threat. This is now 5. This is 5. We're going to travel here. And now we can engage him. Cannot be engaged until X is equal to 5. Okay. We have to engage this guy as well. Archery 1. He shouldn't be exhausted here. Peaked last turn. So, to win, we're going to have to put damage on him this turn and then quest like crazy on Tribute to Mordor, which I can quest like crazy next turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the Irigian Survivor can defend for up to 4. I'm going to use... Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Gonna ready him. And... doesn't matter. Him. So they have buff stats. I can take archery 1 on the Sailor of Loon. Now I really hope I don't lose this guy. I'm not going to have enough to put damage on him. This is horrible. I'm going to let this go undefended. 2 damage. I can take that. This I'm going to defend with him. He's defending for 4. 1 extra 1 for no cards. Extra 1 for Lords of the Eldar. extra one for Cloak of Lorien, an extra one for this, for Narya. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's defending for 5. 1 damage. Take that. Now, I hardly have any attack left. That's the problem. I can't quest on here until I get 9 on him. 13 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man. I'm just going to kill this guy then. Look at the top card of the counter deck. Oh, no, not with that enemy. Ah, this is lost. So, oh, I can't kill the other guy either because Armies of Mordor. What a jerk. So I had 9, I had 7. I can put 3 on him. And then this triggers a 4th one on it. Take 4 off. Please not the plus. Ooh, the Easterling. Okay. This is going to be rough. Very rough. You turn. I draw that. I have to discard it. Here's my big play. I can play 2 Lords of the Eldar. But I don't think I have enough characters really in play to give myself a chance. 6. So everybody has +2 stats. And then this horrible Memory of the Dark Years are going to go off. We discard 5 cards. Oops, not off my deck. Counter deck. 1. Oh, that's going to be this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's only 4 threat. Good deal. So I'll put it here to remind us. I can't quest on this yet because he doesn't have any damage on him. I will peek at the top of the counter deck. Okay, another enemy. Wonderful. So I need a quest for 8, basically. Just break even. Don't need to clear this necessarily. Quest for 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, reveal this. No progress or nothing. But now I have 4 enemies in play. I'm gonna have to. This is so bad. Okay. Iridian Survivor is now +2, 3, 4. He's defending for 5 before Narya. Okay. This is horrible. 5, 6. I'll go against Volkor. Deal 1 damage. Okay. No other damage. Defend for 6 again. Gets +2 at defense. So the end of the round. Doesn't matter. But no damage. Easterling Raider. Oh, archery we're going to put on her. Undefended. +1. 1, 2, 3. This guy is probably going to kill someone. Let's see if there's an attachment and discard. Certainly will be. Fanaticism. Great. So now he's attacking for 4 with a shadow card. He's defending for 3. No, he's defending for 4 because I readied him. +2 defense. Okay, that's fine. So he takes no damage. Alright, we need to just kill, put damage on Thanol Core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Alright, he has the damage on him now. Can I quest for enough? End of round. Put one out here. Oh, had him too. That's another 4 attack. Can't really do anything with it except put 2 damage on him. Okay, can I quest for enough? Alright. I drop both these cards. I discard one for Kirdan. Get 2 resources. I'll discard one to heal. I don't have a healer in play anymore, so I can't heal it. Period. Because I killed him. Genius. Oh, if I only have 1 extra resource. What can I do with this 1 card? I can discard. I can get a resource, but it doesn't do any much. I'll play this. 1, 2, 3. Then if I can just quest for enough, I can win. I just need to get 12 on here. But it just depends on what happens with the Memory of Dark Years. I'll just... Okay, so I got +1 to everything. At the beginning of the quest phase, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 different kinds, so that's 6 threat. Now I'm just going to go all in. If I go all in and win, I win. If I don't, I'm going to die from all these enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll discard this to ready him and not draw a card. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, I will draw a card. 15, 16, 17, keep her in play. 18, 19, 20, 24, 27, and actually 27. 27, and I have 11 up. I can reveal 2 threat. 27, 32. Everyone's committed. 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 28, 31. 31. Okay, then we got 11. Quested on the main quest. Oh no. Guess that's not bad. We're gonna lose a bunch of people, but I'll win at the same time, hopefully. So, when revealed, Crumbling Passage, make it the active location, returning any previously active location to the staging area. Now we have, I don't think we're gonna make it. 6, 7, 8, plus 5 is 13. We are gonna make it. 13 to 31 is 18 progress, 3 here, and 15 here. And I can do that because he has 9 damage on him. So when this is cleared, I do 1 damage to everyone. which kills him and him and him and her and him and her, but it's all placed at the same time. But you, and even if it wasn't, I would still win because I still have 1 euro in play. All these bad guys plaguing me, but I think that's a win in spite of some tremendously bad luck. That was crazy. Losing all my Will of the Wests in the first 3 turns was terrible. But being able to play Lords of the Eldar at the end still makes the deck viable. I didn't get any of my Guardians of Rivendell into play, none of my Defenders. Oh man, that was rough. 4 enemies. I've never had that many enemies in this quest stacked up before. Could have made a mistake somewhere along the line that would have made a difference. Hopefully not, though. That felt tight and exciting. I didn't think I could do it. I'll try to play it again, see if I can get a more standard play of this, but I feel like this deck is pretty well equipped to beat the quest. This is 3 out of 3 if I didn't make any mistakes, plus a practice round. So basically 4 times in a row the deck has beat it. They haven't all been the same game, but that was interesting. Let me know if you see any mistakes. Hopefully it's a clean win, though. It's not clean, it's messy, it's gross. Especially with this crumbling passage killing half my Noldor as they get out of here. But that was the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in a week or so.